morning to my 90-day Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat challengers. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I've been promoting this 90-day challenge since I saw an ad on Facebook with a former co-worker of mine named Destiny, and I've always been a friend. We may not see each other all the time, but it was right on time. And it's so amazing that her name is Destiny because I'm following Destiny when she challenged all of us to start the 90-day weight loss challenge. So in the process of starting this weight loss challenge, you know there are always going to be those haters, those naysayers, those people that come astray. As we see, we have a lot of trolls. They call them internet trolls. And anything that you're trying to do positive in life, they're going to come. I used to fall for them all the time back in the past, but now that I'm going into my 40s, I have matured and I understand that it's a part of the process. So you see me driving, and I promote travel as well because I want to be able to travel the world and be happy while I'm doing what I love. A lot of times, a lot of people try to discourage me from making videos and inspiring other people, but now that I see that it's all a part of a trap for people to stop your destiny, I refuse to stop. And it's so amazing because when I woke up this morning, I had one of my Facebook friends send me this in the mail a couple of years ago, and I never really paid attention to what it said. And I've always been promoting that be an overcomer, I'm an overcomer. And what the shirt says, overcomer, fear no limits. So I don't have any limits to fear. So that's a sign. I'm following the signs. And be like an eagle. I recently had a dream with my grandmother who passed away a few years ago, and her favorite bird was the eagle. And in the dream, she was encouraging me and my mom we were giving birth to something. So even for my mom to be a life coach and now going through certification, and for her to choose me and my husband to complete her course, that was such a sign and a blessing for me that we didn't have the best relationship growing up throughout the years, and to see God just many relationships over time. And even when I posted another post this week encouraging other people who have lost children, who's going through grief, because there's a lot of people right now that are going through the loss. I've been there. So this morning when I got up, something just triggered in me and say, go back to your past before you can go to the things that's coming in the future, because there were things that I would hide, I would throw away, I didn't want to look at. For years I didn't want to take pictures because I was so ashamed and I was afraid of what people thought. And when I say I searched those boxes even for the pictures, because now we're in the era, show me the receipts. Oh baby, I got receipts. I have receipts of all kind of weight loss programs that I've tried, food, recipes. And when I search the boxes, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of recipes that I've kept over the years. And that's when I noticed you really truly love this. This is something that's your passion. So I had to learn to take my passion and then to learn from my mistakes. So now I'm mixing them together and I am coming up with a plan. So now this time when I go through the journey, I can go ahead and I not fail in it. And looking at Dr. Berg's, which is a doctor on weight loss, that Tiffany, one of my Instagram followers, she said, why don't you try the keto? And I'm like, the keto is just another form of the Atkins, things I've been doing for years. But I noticed that when I was looking at Dr. Berg's, it was the same plan that I already had come up with for myself, because when I started a weight loss plan, I would always lose when I would do no carbs and high protein. But I would then get burnt out because I got bored, because I got tired of eating the same foods. And it isn't that it didn't work for me, because I could drop like 10, 20, 30 pounds almost in 1 week. So when I learned from him that everybody can't follow everybody's diet system or healthy weight loss system, because everybody's body is different. And when I learned through his program that I'm in a adrenal, and the things he just began to share and the wisdom and the guidance, I was like, it makes sense now. So now that it makes sense, I can go back and piece this together and piece that together, because I've never got into weight loss training. I've never got into learning how to build muscle. But because I was just so focused on losing the weight, I never built the plan on really eating healthy. We were always taught eat whatever's on your plate. You always was able to try to get food to accommodate, how I would say, your finances. You were eating because, you know, it was convenient, or you couldn't afford to eat healthier portions. But now that I realize it's more costly to eat things that aren't as healthy. So I've been doing my research. I've been doing a lot of research all week, just so I could come back and share with other people. I've always been a giver, and I sympathize for those people who really don't have the resources. And when I noticed that there was something in me that's so special that most people don't have, I was like, you know what, I have to do something with this. God created me with this inside of me for a reason. And when I told my mom this week, I said, I feel like I'm a star. I've always felt like I'm a star. I'm supposed to be in Hollywood somewhere. And my mom did not even say no. She just looked at me and smiled, because that's what a mom's supposed to do. And just when I was born, when my grandmother birthed me, when my mother birthed me and my grandmother saw me for the first time before she passed away, she said there was something special about this baby. She is very gifted, and I truly believe that there is something special about me, and I have something to give to the world, and I'm going to give it. I sit and make videos on my phone. I become creative, so you can get the message until you get it in your head that we must do something, and you have to be an overcomer. So I'm going to get the receipts. I looked this morning. I tried searching for the weight loss pictures that I had before I had cosmetic surgery, because I did have gastric bypass back in 2006, I believe, and for some reason they weren't there. And during time, because it's been a long time, it's been over 11 years, maybe 12 now, that I held on to stuff, and that I just started to, you know, throw things away. But I'm going back to the cosmetic surgery center before I cut off the excess skin in certain areas to see if they have my before pictures, because those were things that I was running away from. I was ashamed. I didn't want people to see it, but I would show you the receipts to be grateful for where I am now. We get so focused on trying to better ourselves, and we're always beating ourselves up as women. But be grateful for your now, because if you look back at where you came from, oh my God, you came from a very long ways. So someone just got into a car accident in front of me, so I'm grateful that that wasn't me. Wow, he just ran in the back of him. But be grateful, you all. Be grateful, and that lets me know, pay attention. So let me go get these receipts. I'm going back to these weight loss centers so I can get proof of where I've been in my life and where I'm going to. So be an overcomer, y'all. So be an overcomer, and you can overcome too. I'm ready, y'all. Can y'all see those beautiful health selections? Yes! And Whole Foods. But I can't eat the fruit. It looks good, but I can't eat it. But see those vegetables over there?